So we're still in lockdown in the UK, although parts of it are coming out slowly. However, it's still not practical or really safe to hold any classes or any public meetings or have any sort of social dance or partner dance where you are close to each other unless you're already a couple, and then you exclude solo dancers. So we've been running our classes online. We'll continue to run our classes online. So every Monday, 7:30 on Zoom, you can do tango safely in Swansea or anywhere in the UK with us in Swansea.
Yes.
So with that in mind, this week we did some ochos and what's known as alterations.
Alterations.
And we looked at one particular type in particular, which are very similar to cicadas, but we'll talk you through the difference between the two. So we started off with some forward ochos. So from the embrace, we band-sailed onto the right foot. From the leader's point of view, we took a side step to the left, pivoted our chest to the right to cause our follower to rotate, which means she pivots on the ball of her right foot. This is all from tango posture. We're then bringing our right foot to our left as the leader, changing our weight so our left foot is free. Because the follower is angled relative to the leader, the follower will not change her weight. She may feel the change of weight, but she doesn't change her weight herself. We then take the side step to the left, pivot the follower through 180 degrees, and we can take a side step to the right. And we can do as many of these as we like. We can do bigger side steps, smaller side steps, faster pivots, slower pivots, faster side steps, slower side steps. You've got all these variations. If you wanted to, you can also overturn them and underturn them. So, alterations, this came from a sort of philosophy in tango where people thought that the leaders stayed mainly still and the followers do all the work around them, do the movement, and then the alteration came when the leaders started doing that themselves. That's not strictly true, but it's one possible idea of where these sort of things came from. So there are many different types of alterations. And what we looked at, as I said earlier, was very similar to a cicada. So if I took my follower across me into my forward ocho, and I stepped her across myself, if I step between her legs, my right foot, and pivot around 180 degrees, I would cicada her, and I can do the same on her other side. And there's my cicada. If you watch any of our demo videos, this is something I do a lot, where I chain these cicada walks together. So these technically could be an alteration, we're altering this further dance. However, the way we define them today, which again is our own definition, this is not
there isn't a book.
But to actually try and get the sort of variety from this and look at it from a different point of view of adding lag into leaders, what we did, instead of stepping through the follower as she steps across us and going between her legs, as a leader we delay until she comes across us. So I move my chest to my right to bring my follower across me, and as she's pivoting, now I step behind her and walk around. So her feet are closing together here, she's pivoting, and then I move. So my follower has got this sort of standing motion, the leader is delaying, and we're getting then this impulse around. So we're getting this idea of lag, which we talked about a couple of weeks ago when we did leaders doing these forward turns and generating heroes from that sort of point of view. Then we finally looked at this as a chain of these, so you can do them on either side. So I can replace, instead of taking my follower across from my left to my right, I can do it from my right to my left and then step behind her on that side and get the same thing in. If we link these together, we get a chain. So here's my follower stepping across me, she's closing her feet together, so I walk around her, so I've turned through 180 degrees. If I now just move my chest to my left, she will start walking around me. As she pivots, I can now step around and I can go into my normal ochos to exit, and at any point I can choose to do another alteration. I can do it on this side. I can put them together to form 180 degrees. So, I'm sorry, 360 degrees. So we can do all these variations with them. We can obviously modify them into cicadas very easily by choosing when we step. We even can take them into heroes if we take them out into a side step instead of continuing to pivot through, and you can do a mirror sort of hero type of option. So that was the class today. Next week we've had a request to do cicadas, so we're going to look at followers, reverse cicadas and reverse scansions. So that'll be next Monday at 7:30. Absolutely, everybody is welcome to join us. The reason why we're doing these classes online and not going back to try to do them outside or in small groups or whatever, even though we could legally do that, is because we want everybody to be welcome at our classes and events. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like the Antagonites Facebook page, please subscribe to us on YouTube, we have a newsletter, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, lots of content on there. So thank you for watching. Please keep yourself and your families and friends safe, and keep tangoing safely, hopefully in your own home. And we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.